Hello, it is I, If Poop Was, and welcome back to my channel. Now, you guys may remember I recorded a video tutorial for Try to Die, and it has been popular. But we have some new levels, and I'm going to show you how to complete them. Before we jump in, please remember to subscribe to my channel, like the video, and comment which level you were stuck on. Okay, let's go. This is stage 126. Now he's going to go up on these blocks over here. We can ignore that ladder on the corner, and we just continue on with these normal jumps. I'm holding the sprint key, and this is a neo jump coming up. There we go, and another one. And then we just do some normal sprint jumps over here. Right, and then there's a hidden block on the corner. We just run and jump to that. And then we have one with a ladder. So be very careful. And that ladder. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now we just go and crouch on the edge, hold the sprint and W and spacebar at the same time. Just that. Crouch up. And there we go. That is stage 126. This is stage 127. Now we have to press this code for this map to work. So we just go up on these very slow cobwebs. Now, there are signs up here. I just click on them, and then we just continue on. There's a little parkour section in the middle we can go onto. And we cannot jump whilst we're on the cobwebs as well. So, I'm just making the corner now. And there's some more signs over here. And we just click on that. And then only one part is safe, so we go on the left, and then continue on the left one, and then we go on the right. And there we go. And then we just walk forward. Right, and then we just go on to the, was it left side? Yeah, left side. And then there you go, you have a wall, and you go right into the void. This is stage 128. Now we have iron spikes, which do not kill you immediately, so you have to go on these multiple times. So I'll go into the far corner over here, whilst I'm still in range of the command block. I'll click onto it, and I'll hold sprint, trying to go to that corner. Okay, I'll do that again. There we go. Yes, okay. Come on. Again. Nice, okay. 32 hearts, let's go. This is stage 129. So we have a 0.3% chance of dying. So I'll keep clicking on that until I'm on the next stage. So I'll see you there. This is stage 130. So now we go on the staircase behind me. We go all the way up, and then we take a left up here, and then we go up the staircases. And then we take a right into the wall. And then we take a left, and we go up a rope all the way up. And then we go up another set of staircases, and we take a right. And then you'll be faced with two signs. We'll go through the one that says there's a hint somewhere. This is stage 131. So we go up on this ice pillar over here, and then we just go on this ice structure, and there's a snow block here. And then when you go through it, there's another snow block on the left. This is stage 132. So we go on this block over here so we can reach the rope, go all the way up, and then we go on down here, neo jump, up here, and another neo. Now we go through this cobweb. Now we gotta make sure we're holding the crouch key, because when we're out of the cobweb, we'll pick up speed, so we gotta be very careful. There we go. And then we just do some jumps. There you go, and I go on this last block over here so I can do the neo. There's a rope just behind this block here, so we gotta be careful. Right? And we hold crouch again, just so we're on the edge of this block so we can jump. There we go. There we go. Now, I've landed, I go on the edge. Right, and then I jump. There we go, and we just do some normal jumps. over here. Now I jump up and then I hold the space and then I crouch to the edge. I jump up and then when I'm on them, I hold the jump key and then the sprint key, all right? There we go. And then we just walk up the staircase with a jump here. All right, I'm just jumping up onto these blocks now. These are just normal jumps. There we go. This is stage 132. This is stage 133. Now we want our X chords to be about 4, 1, 1, 0, and our Z chords around 6. Now we just go on to the left a little bit, and we should see a snow block on the ground over there. There we go. And then that would bring us down to the void. So we slowly sweep down. I'll see you on the next stage. This is stage 134. So I'm gonna go up here, jump on this cobweb, make sure you're holding the crouch button when you're on them so you don't fall off. There we go. And this is a head hitter. So I'm gonna go up here, hold the sprint key and the jump. And there we go. Now we got 3 block neo jump. And we got another neo jump. It's gonna be missing a block, so be careful of that. And then another neo jump as well. Same thing with that one. And we just turn these corners, and we got a fat mushroom and some cobwebs. So we're gonna jump on these fat mushrooms, or the fat mushroom, and then once we get high enough, we go into the cobweb, and there should be a block just right over there, you see. So we go here, jump. I'm gonna be holding the sprint key, jump again, and jump as soon as you land. There we go. Now hold the crouch button when you know you're high enough. There we go. Just so you don't fall off, you know? There we go. All right, we got a rope here, so I'm gonna hold the space bar. Hold the jump button, sorry. Just go over here. Nice sprint jumps here. And we got ourselves a 3 block neo. Do that, there we go. Now I'm gonna hold the the sprint and the jump, whilst also periodically going forward. So I'm gonna jump. There we go. Hold the jump key. There we go. And you gotta be very patient for these ones. There we go. All right, let's see if I can make this. Come on. There we go. All right, I'm gonna hold crouch because this is intense. Nice. And then just jump up here. And there we go. This is stage 134. The spike is just in front of us, but we've done the head hitter before. We just go onto the edge, hold the crouch button. We let go of the crouch button, hold the sprint, and jump. And there's a spike. There we go. This is stage 135. So we have to make our way out of here. So I'm gonna go, oh my goodness. I'm gonna be very careful. It's gonna be very hard on the eyes, but you can just make your way out. I can vaguely see it. There we go, we're out. So once you've made your way out, you should see that there's a spike up here. Now you can make your way up here by just bouncing on these mushrooms in a certain way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand right here and I'm going to look at this mushroom. I'm going to hold the sprint key and I'm going to hold the jump button as well, whilst also going forward towards this mushroom, like so. And there we go. That bounces us all the way up. And then this is a spike. So that means this is stage 135. Done. This is stage 136. Now this is a free skip stage, so it is not too difficult. So you just go up to any random spike, and that's it. This is stage 137, and this is made by Frendavo. Now we just go up here. There we go. This is a normal parkour stage, so we should be pretty fine here. Okay, just jump up on that water, turn these corners. Makes it really difficult when you can't see where you're going. There we go. Now we just go around that corner. I'm holding the crouch button, by the way. There we go. I ran and turned that corner. Now we just go up here. Now over here again. And then we're gonna go into this little slot over here. So like a bit of a middle section of this kind of island. Run and jump. There we go. Same here. Now we don't have to do the whole course here. That's just a waste of time. So we go into this little pond, little puddle here, and you should see a sign. Now it does 1 damage, so you gotta hit it a few times. So I'll see you in the next stage. This is stage 138. So we're gonna go through this cave until we reach the end of it. It's a nice clear path. Okay, so we're over here. This is the end of the cave. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stand here and we're gonna turn to like a neo jump over on this block over here. So we're gonna do that. There we go. And then we're gonna jump up here. Now I don't need to jump for this one, so let's go walk and then jump here. Now I'm gonna go into this little gap. And there we go. And we have a little sign over here. Now it's gonna do 1 damage, so we're gonna just keep hitting this. So I'll see you guys on stage 139. This is stage 139. So I'm just going to take a walk forward. Now I have a texture pack on because it becomes very, very useful in the later stages. It's called Simple But Better. Now we just go over here onto the left hand side, and then you can see that there's a snow block over here, which is very visible, and we just go down it. This is stage 140, and this is a staircase full of cobwebs. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to walk up, and I'm going to hold the crouch button all the way up onto the edge of this block. Now when I do that, I will not be affected by the cobweb, so I can jump. We also have to be very careful because of the blocks above you, which will bump you on the head. So you're going to go out and then in real fast, just like so. And you're going to keep doing this until you go all the way at the top over there. Now I'll do it a few more times just so you guys understand. Go hold crouch all the way to the edge, and then I jump in and out, and there we go. Now I will see you guys when I'm on the other section. Okay guys, I've just made it to the other section. Now it's just going to be the same ordeal, okay, but we have 2 more to go. So again, we just have to hold the crouch button and go onto the edge. Just like so. And you also have to be very mindful of the block above you, just so you don't hit it. So ready, out and then in. There we go, and that is the stage. This is stage 141. Now, this stage is one of the reasons why I have decided to put Simple But Better on, because this stage has some invisible blocks that could hinder you. So please, I recommend put Simple But Better on, or any resource pack that has visible barrier blocks. Now these are just 1 block jumps, but okay, there's an invisible block over here, so we'll neo jump around him. Now these are just 1 block jumps, but they do get kind of repetitive, so you gotta be careful. That's another one. Okay, we're nearing the end, and the amount of glass is making it hard to see. And then we have another invisible block here. Ooh, okay. That was a close one. All right. There we go. We're nearing the end of this stage. Be very careful. All right, we have another invisible block coming up, so we're gonna be careful of that. Okay, and another invisible block just above us. Now this would be tricky if we did not have this texture pack on. There we go. And then we have an invisible block helping us out, I guess. This is a head hitter, so we just crouch onto the edge and we just jump and go forward. Same here. Okay, and we just got a neo jump over here. This is stage 142. So I'll go on to the left hand side and I'll go up this ladder over here. And then I'll go up to the 2nd floor. Oh, okay, and there we go. And I'll just go straight on and I'll make sure my Z coordinate is +2 over here. And then we should go up here and then hold the shift key, the run key, I mean, sorry. And then you can climb up. And there we go. And one of these circles here have the squares should have the spike just down here. Let's see, should be, there it is, on the right hand side. This is stage 143. So right now I'm inside the block. Let's jump up, and I will go just behind me. I will go up on this wall. Yep. And just on the left side, I will jump up and I'll go down here. This is stage 144. Now we're going to crouch onto the edge of this Neo and jump. Ignore that corner, don't need it. And then we got Neo jump here, which was elevated. And got thick Neo. Neo's for days. Do some simple jumps. Jump here, and then a water jump with a block at the corner. There we go. And then jump up to the water. Okay, and this is another Neo jump, and we've got a water ahead of us. Okay, and then we got some head hitters. Remember, you gotta crouch onto the edge and hold the sprint and jump at the same time. There you go. Nice. Okay, this is a ladder jump up here, so we have to jump up a ladder, and I'm gonna see if I can do a ladder jump. So I'm gonna stay up here for a second, and jump. There we go. Okay, I hit my head, that was close, but we made it. So now it's time for us to do the water jump, and that should be stage 144. This is stage 145. Now we have a ladder tower in a spiral pattern, and then on our side over here we have a spike. Now if we just stand in the corner, we can be instantly killed, but that could be fixed in the near future, so we'll only do this. So we'll just go up the ladders. All right, let's go. Right, just take our time up the ladders. And there's a little block here. Okay. And then there's two ladders here. And then we go around again. Now these are just little head bumps. So we crouch to the edge and we jump and go forward. Like that. We'll be doing this the whole way through, and then we'll be going all the way down the webs. So I'll see you guys on the next stage. This is stage 146. We have two choices. We can go for the 0.5% chance of dying, or we can go for the DA gamble, which is a 0.3% chance of dying, but we have a chance to get coins as well. So we're just here for the quickest way of passing the stages, so we'll go for this one. Now we just keep on clicking this until we reach the end, so you gotta be patient, right? So I'll see you guys in the next stage. This is stage 147. So we took a look at the left, we see a cave. We just keep going, and on the ceiling, we'll see a little hole. And over on this direction, we'll see that there's a sign that will give us some damage. We just hit that, and I'll see you guys on the next stage. This is stage 148. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of emojis on this, and we'll go up where this ladder is. Climb up that. One the nerd, and we'll go down to where his mouth is. And there we go. And his mouth isn't solid, so you gotta be careful. And then we're in here. Now we can press to damage 100. This is stage 149. Now, there are two ways to complete this stage. The first one, if you are daring, you can jump onto this mushroom right here and try and get to the spike over there. Or you can do the other way, which is going through this section and doing the whole course as intended to get to the spike. I will be going the long way. So we have fake snow, we just jump past that, and then we're on this solid block here, and we go up on this mushroom. Now I will be going on the edge, and I'll be holding the shift key and pressing spacebar, the jump key. And if I do feel like I'm going to fall, I will go backwards to realign myself, but then go forward. Like so. And there you go. It's quite simple once you get the hang of it. Now I'll do a new jump onto the mushroom. There we go. I'm just gonna get myself some bounce, and then I'll just go. There we go. And then some jumps. And of course, we got to do some head bumps. Now, of course, we have to hold the crouch button and press jump and sprint at the same time. Now we gotta be very careful. We have to align ourselves perfectly because we will be sent off if we do touch a mushroom. And there we go. That is stage 149. So that is us now completed the recently added stages. You'll be seeing an option to restart if you want to restart and progress in the ranks, or you can just stay here until more new stages are released. And as always, please remember to subscribe if this helped. I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers, so please share my channel with your friends. At 1,000 subscribers, I am gifting 20 free super ranks for 1 month. And remember guys, to like the video and comment on which stages you were stuck on. Bye bye!